Hi, welcome to today's session. Today we'll be covering about a company, a disruptive innovation company. This company is, the ticker code for this company is U. It is called as Unify Software. Okay, so I do not know further about this company. I'm just going to get to know about this company. So this video we will be exploring together about the company. Alright, so let's go in detail. So today I will show not only in terms of annual report, but we will Google out and read a few articles, understand further, so that you get the whole of what I'm doing. Okay, so it's not a predefined or a preset material versus structure for it. We'll be exploring together. So like every other video, we will go to Morningstar, Unity software. Right. Okay. I'm opening it in a separate tab. We will be using the search engine more. So it's yes, it's you. This is the ticker symbol here. Okay, good, great. Right, and we're going to look into the key ratio, and then we will check on the full key ratio. So I'm going to I opened it as a separate tab here. Okay, so you guys, so let's read. Meanwhile it's opening, let's read a little bit about Unity Software Incorporation. This software basically provides platform for creating and operating interactive real-time 3D content. I can't imagine, perhaps I haven't seen yet, real-time 3D content. Okay, can be used to create, run, monetize interactive, real-time 2D or 3D content for mobile phones, tablets, PCs, consoles, AR, VR. So look at where they are covering. Business is spread across United States, Great China, Middle East and Africa, and Asia Pacific. They literally covered globally. The products are used in gaming industry, architecture, construction sector, animation industry, and designing sector. I really didn't know, and we will be exploring together. Meaning to say, we will understand this company together, because I do not know about the company. Just like you, we are exploring together. Okay. All right. So the company has 4,389 employees. It's from technological sector and it's a software application. Little bit I want to understand about Unity software. Unity software. Let's see. Usually we'll get the, okay, I don't get it. So year established. Although we saw it just now, but I want to read it this way. It was founded August 2nd, 2004. So this is also another, we would say, infant stage company or disruptive company, which yet to see the real growth. So I believe this is also a speculative growth company. Yes, it is a speculative growth company. So speculative growth meaning to say, companies that's disrupting. So since this is a technological sector, it's a disruptive company. It creates a revolution in the industry. So let's go in detail and see. Okay, let's look at the financial first, then we explore about the company itself and their product. Right, in terms of revenue, alright, let's try to jive this. This company founded in 2004. Alright, but in the past several years, there was no income, there was no expenses, there was literally nothing. Right, they started having revenue starting 2018, means just a few years back, and it is growing greatly. Okay, as what we mentioned, EPS has been negative throughout. Right, their net income has been negative throughout. Their shares, I wouldn't say increased too much, but it is in the same range. But guys, it's million. Okay, so their operating cash flow was negative for the first 2 years. Last year became positive. Somehow the trailing 12 month, which is half year of this and followed by half year of last year, shows negative. Free cash flow has been negative throughout. They don't give any dividends. Do they have book value? Yes, they have book value. Okay, let's go in the efficiency of the company. Let's look at return on equity. It is negative. And how about the growth? There's no growth here yet. And if you were to look at the financial health, the company took any debt? Very low debt. Company did not take any debt, but last year they took some debt through this year as well. So it's only 0.05, which is a very low debt. So I guess that's all I wanted to see in terms of this, and let's quickly look at their R&D as well. Past 4 years, ever since, perhaps they start. Okay, this could have happened. They would have public listed, or they would have listed their company just recently, so there's only information recently. So we can investigate if in the past several years they have been having some income or not, but it's a new company, okay? It's fairly to say it's a new company. Okay, let's look at their financials. We just saw the financials. There's no dividends, so you won't have any dividends information. I want to look at the valuation. Alright, when we look at valuation, price over earning, there's no earnings to have data for price over earnings. However, they had sales, therefore, which generated the revenue for them. And as for 2 years, we have the record here. Yep. So that's the only details we have here. Alright, so that's all for the Unity software. Alright, so now what we're going to do, okay, I want to explore further and understand how is the company, whether the business is a good business. Is there a potential in the business? Is this business having a good economic mode? How is the risk aspect of this company? How much can the risk jeopardize the growth of the company? So we need to look at these two before we can even think about investing on this company. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm just going to put the annual report. Simple. Unity software annual report. So when I put that, As you can see here, investors.unity.com. It's investors relations. This is a common terms used across. So every listed company will have a particular domain or particular subdomain created just for the investors with all the information necessary for investors. And they use this term investors relation. But you wouldn't know what is the site, whether they name it investor and so on. So you can just type here Unity Software Annual Report or Unity Software or any of your company of your choice, the name of the company, then you can put dash investors relation or annual report, and it will lead you to that pages. So you can either go here or you can go to SEC. SEC is Security Exchange Commission, where all US listed company will file their annual report there. It's considered like an audited report. Okay, so here I want to go into their website. Why? If I just want to look at the annual report, I can go to SEC, but I want to go into their website to read more, Let's look into it. So you see, there are many things given here for you and for me to understand the company. So they have news, they have events, presentation. So definitely I want to look at what are the presentations they have. And then this is the financial. I want to also look into their quarterly results because we are in August at this point of time. So the quarter 2 results would have been out. At the same time, let's go into Security Exchange Commission's filing, which is the annual report. So anything from the governance, I want to look at what the management has to say. Is there any news from the management? All right, and news maybe later, events maybe later. All right. So real-time 3D content. Okay, these informations, they are useful. Okay, you can write it down somewhere if you're going to invest in this company. You definitely want to invest in a company that you know, right? Let's just look at the first page. What do they have? Right. So you see, you can also, when you go to the website, you see such functionality. If you're interested in the company, you can drop your email and then you can select what are the details you want to know, which perhaps they will send you. Isn't this of your advantage? Right, let's go to the next tab that we have opened, presentation. So presentation, they have this annual report. I'm opening it in a separate, and then they have proxy. I don't know what the proxy is all about. Okay, you can download here also the annual report, but I'm opening it directly. Okay, so alright, let's look at what they have here. See, it's a security exchange, the same document which is over there, right? But let's look at what's proxy here. Proxy speaks more in terms of their bot related details. Okay, I don't want to further explore into proxy, but yes, to the annual report, quarterly result. Yes, so far they have only released quarter 1 result. That's quite late, I would say. Okay. Due for release. Okay, what I'm going to do is, instead of opening it here, I saw something else, something that they have given the press release. So I want to also open that. Okay, so some details that we want. Oh, it's a video. So what does this video do?
And we're live.
2021. 3D is a transformative theme and one of the most important changes in how creators will tell their stories and bring their visions to life. It's also one of the most important changes in how people interact with technology in many years. We support our customers on many platforms and in numerous geographies, and today are the only high-scale solution for creating and operating real-time 3D
So
globally.
guys, you see such information.
We believe it's inevitable that a
So
large
this is
portion
the
of the world's
CEO's
creators will
statement
retire.
about it. So you can get to know, yeah, I'm not going
Base
to
net
bore you
expansion
all
rate as of
today in terms of you can always explore yourself. So it's the VP speaking, the SVPs, and the CFO. So yep, not going to look into that now. So they are Q2 final filings. So meaning to say, I don't need to look here because it's already here. Therefore, I'm closing this. Right, let's see what other things that they have. This is the SEC filing. We already opened the annual report. So yeah, let's close that. And this is where it speaks about their value. You can understand a little bit about the company in terms of what is their core value, and then some statistical numbers that would be useful on your end, and their bots. Okay, who are their members of the board and who are the executives. Right. So it's a good information. I'm interested in the statistical number. Okay, and yeah, let's get into the annual report. So we can close this. Alright, so let's look at the annual report. I'm going to enlarge this slightly. So guys, SEC has a set of format, a table of contents. So literally Form 10K, especially Form 10K, has a standard table of contents. So we will be exploring very much on item 1 and 1A a little bit. I won't be going through all the 100 over pages. There's 442 pages. So you see here. So now I'm not going to go through all of it. Okay, that's great. So at the same time, you can take note in terms of all the good. Okay, and let's look at it. These are their forward-looking statements. Meaning to say, what are they anticipating? What are they looking forward? Their growth aspect, what they plan to do. So you can find some information here. Some risk details which we can read. I'm going to straight into part 1, which is item 1, talking about the business. Let's understand a little bit what this business does. Unity is, before I go further, let's look at Unity so fast. Product, okay, image. Let's look at, I really want to understand what do they do. Alright, great. So So it's basically, this is what they meant. It's 3D, it's an animation based company. Right? Good to see. So now I get a clear picture in terms of what is the company doing it, why is it related to gaming, animations, and so on, right? So you see, sometimes you need to get some pictures for it before even you go into the document. So let's read what do they have here. Unity is the world-leading platform for creating and operating interactive and real-time 3D content. So now we get a picture of what real 3D content they're talking about. So yeah, why mobile phone, tablets, PC, console, AR, VR. It's clear. So look at this number. This is showing how much network they have out there. So this is what the network effect has created. See who consumed content. So yeah, per month in 2020, which is even more. Okay, let's look in detail. So this is talking about their content and about the real-time aspect of it. So the gaming industry has benefited enormously. So this is a general rather than related. Okay, we estimated that the top 1,000 mobile companies were made with Unity. This is a statement. 71% of top 100 mobile games were made of Unity. Can you believe that? And across 20 platforms. Another reliable factor. So this makes the switching aspect difficult because when a company is creating any games and solutions or um, animations, they would want to have it rendered or translated into every different platforms. So when a company is built where you can build once and deploy in almost 20 different platforms, then I don't believe the customers would want to switch to any other products because this is what the developer wants. Okay, so this explains the switching uh, yeah, this explains the switching cost. It's really going to be difficult for the customer to move to a new. Okay, so generate revenue for our customers as they develop content and so on. Okay, rapid growth. Look at their income has been growing and growing and growing. So it's a good, yeah, good for the business and good for the investors as well. But whether they will be sustaining for the next several years is what we're going to read. That is why you need to investigate on the company. Great. So this is explaining about their 3D and what the technology does. So they cover the architecture, is using it, automotive is also using it, film industry as well is using it. So as we read just now, it can be deployed in more than 20 platforms, which is marvelous, which is marvelous. Look at this, 2.7 billion monthly active end user consume content created and operated without solution over 20 platforms, which is 63% up from earlier year. 13,000 new projects each day. Can you imagine how many projects they're doing? This is the real great to see. Okay, market leadership in game development. You know, for you to say this speaks a lot. It speaks that you have a brand. You are a market leader, right? Speaks about their network. They have captured their market well enough. They have captured their market. Over 8 billion hours of gameplay per month. Look at this, what they call all these facts. That shows that how can this company die in the next 1 day, 2 day? It's gaming. If the gaming becomes famous, like Dota, Warcraft, League of Legends, those games survive till now. Warcraft. So yeah, unity in industries such as literally, they are into most of the industries out there. They can just be used. So their market, their uh, their network is huge. So this speaks about their research. So yeah, where they are using it, and then we are looking at their footprint and analytics. Yep, the 20 different platforms. They are bragging this because, trust me, developers look forward at one-time creation and deploying it for everything rather than you doing again a development for different platforms again and again and making it the same. So guys, this is something that most of the developers look forward. Okay, this talks about their their solutions. So in a quick glance just now itself, we saw that they are market leaders, their brand is established, and then they made it the switching to another application, it's going to be difficult because they are giving this deployment of 20 different platforms, and their network effect, like 2.7 billion monthly active users, some of the examples, and almost 71% of the top 1,000 mobile games of the top 1,000 mobile games are made with Unity. So this shows how much they have strengthened their networks. So that's great details that we are reading. Okay, so great. I am enjoying it actually, reading such a potential companies, and it speaks why is it a speculative growth, meaning to say why are they saying that it's a growth company. So Pro, you see, their clients are not a small client. They are looking at at least medium level clients, and enterprise definitely should be bigger than that. They have several packages, or they even have personal and students. Great. So these are some of their products: Granite, Art Engine, as well as Unity Mask, Forma. So I believe all these are their products for gaming. Okay, and let's explore further and see. Okay, our customer. Let's look at a little. Let's we have saw what the company does, what their product. Now we are going a little bit into the company itself. Okay, let's see. As of they have 793 customers, right? So this is speaking about their customers. So their customers are happily enjoying. They have a digital channel as well. Okay, this is more in terms of the customers' point of view. So we can read this to see the engagement. How are they engaging it? So you look at the network here. They have robust and diverse partners in hardware operating technology. So this speaks about their network. This speaks about their network. Okay, it speaks about the network, and it speaks about their R&D. So what are they doing? So look at how much they are spending in their R&D. Okay, it could be less compared to many giants out there, but for a new company, it's a lot. And they have literally 2,000 over employees in R&D alone, and which is 56. So can you say the company comprises perhaps like 4,000 plus employees? So it speaks about their competitors and how Unity can be affected by competitors. So they are using GCP. What do I mean by GCP is Google Cloud Platform. And right, so security, data protection, how are they protecting, what's the security area, and what is their IP. So they have patent, trademarks, copyrights, and so on. They have 47 own issued patents and 12 in non-US. So yeah, it speaks about that. Their intangible assets, and we are coming into their employees. So yep, they have about 4,000 full-time employees with 45 offices in across globally. Okay, and so 2,000 over employees on the technical roles. And let's look at it. This is a breakdown, and this is their culture and exceptionally place for top talent to work. Meaning to say the employees are happy. So they have less people risk. You can look at the values to relate how the companies would be regulations, what are they impacted or how regulation impacts them, and a little bit on the risk. So guys, here quickly, without further looking into too much of this company, I see that this company has intangible asset, this company has switching costs and network effect. All right, and they don't have people risk because they take care of their people. They have R&D covered, and definitely inflation since it's a substitution. And let's look at intangible asset. We need to further investigate. So guys, this is how you conduct an investigation on a company. And if you want to know the report of this company's investigation, check out my Facebook page and get the report. With that, take care and bye bye.